I used to walk in a room and all the men would look. My head. My mother said, well, fix that then.
I read the
No.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Vivica A. Fox was doing her thing when she suddenly found herself getting canceled by the industry, all because of a scene that went viral.
I'm just looking for a job.
You sure? I see a fat boy in a suit. What do you want to do? Lose weight?
Rumors claimed she was in an unauthorized S-tape, showing her in intimate acts without her consent. This scene was supposedly a big blow to her career, but that wasn't the end of the drama. Vivica also had a short and rocky relationship with 50 Cent, filled with public arguments and drama.
First of all, you know, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
The pot calling the kettle black. Huh.
Whoa. That was some tea.
There's a lot to unpack, so let's dive deeper.
I used to walk in a room and all the men would look.
In 2007, reports came out saying that Vivica Fox was involved in a sex tape scandal. The tape was said to show her doing intimate things without her permission.
I want you to strip for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now.
The news shocked many people. However, Fox's manager said that the tape didn't exist and no one had made an official complaint about it. The story grew bigger when it was claimed that the tape showed Vivica performing oral sex on a friend. It was said that the friend filmed the video without Vivica knowing and then sent it to other people.
Did Vivica Fox really get caught giving head? She deserves to get her player's card taken away.
Fox's manager, Lita Richardson, spoke out and denied the rumors. She said the reports about the sex tape were false. She also told the press that Vivica had nothing to do with such a scandal. People continued to talk about the issue, even though there was no official proof. Fox reportedly reached out to the police in Atlanta after someone told her about the tape. She wanted to take action because she was concerned. However, a police officer from Atlanta, James Polite, said there was no official report or complaint filed by Vivica Fox. He explained that if the incident was consensual, then there wouldn't be a crime. But if the man who filmed the video was trying to use it to blackmail Vivica, then that would be a criminal matter. The police couldn't do anything without a formal complaint. At the same time, a blogger from Atlanta named Sandra Rose claimed that a local radio host, Portia Fox, had confirmed Vivica's involvement in the sex tape. Rose wrote in her blog that in the video, Vivica appeared to be drunk and was on her knees in front of a man who filmed her. The man was said to have emailed the video to his friends, and they forwarded it to Vivica. The actress quickly passed the tape to a friend in the Atlanta Police Department. It was unclear if Vivica had made an official complaint or if she just wanted the police to handle it quietly. 50 Cent and Vivica A. Fox have been at odds for years.
We met after he said the thing out to Soul Train at the Soul Train Music Awards, and I want to thank Vivica Fox for wearing that dress.
Their feud started shortly after they began dating in 2003, and it has only grown over time.
Filled my entire house with my favorite flowers, which were Casablancas and gardenias, and literally a van pulled up with flowers. Like, they kept bringing this stuff. I was like, more?
The drama between them reached new heights when Vivica recently made a comment about their sex life, calling it PG-13. This sparked a reaction from 50 Cent, who wasted no time fighting back. In her upcoming book, Every Day, I'm Hustling, Vivica opened up about her time with 50 Cent. The book, which mixes memoir and self-help, includes a section where she talks about their intimate moments.
What killed the relationship was that we just went way too public, way too fast.
She described their sex life as PG-13, but also said it was cherished and special. She shared that she was often the one to start things in their relationship because she enjoyed their time together so much. These comments didn't sit well with 50 Cent, and he quickly reacted. On the same day, he posted a message on Instagram saying, "I'm waking up to this That was 14 years ago. SMH, who does this? What the f? He seemed frustrated that Vivica was bringing up old memories. Their public drama goes back to their breakup in 2005. After they ended their short-lived relationship, Vivica appeared on the Tyra Banks show. During the interview, she spoke about why she was painted as the bad guy in the press after their breakup. She said that 50 Cent was the one who accused her of using their relationship for publicity. It was his way of dealing with the breakup, she explained. Even though things ended badly, Vivica admitted that 50 Cent had been the love of her life.
The relationship broke up after the World Music Awards. I came back and he was on the radio saying he dumped me.
You find out on the radio?
Yeah, my friend.
Years later, in 2009, 50 Cent appeared on the Tyra Banks show as well. During his interview, he said that he and Vivica had worked through their issues. He even mentioned offering her a role in one of his music videos, which she accepted. The following year, she appeared in his video for the song Do You Think About Me, playing the role of his ex. Things seemed to be better between them at that point, but their peace was short-lived. In 2015, their drama flared up again. Vivica publicly questioned 50 Cent's sexuality. The trouble started in October of that year when she appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. Cohen asked her about a now-deleted Instagram post from 50 Cent, where he criticized the show Empire for having too much gay stuff. Vivica responded with, "First of all, you know the pot called the kettle black is all I'm saying."
First of all, you know, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
The pot calling the kettle black.
Whoa. That was some tea.
This comment made viewers believe she was hinting that 50 Cent might be gay. She later explained that her comments were based on the fact that she thought 50 was not quite clear about his own identity.
That was shade. That was major shade.
Pot calling the kettle black. So, I mean, you're not insinuating that
he's
50
gay?
Cent is...
Oh!
50 Cent didn't stay silent for long. He hit back on social media, sharing a photo of Vivica in a revealing dress, calling her really bad boob job. He also shared a story from their past, recalling that Vivica once said she could have played all the roles that Halle Berry did in movies, which 50 Cent found strange. He continued to call her crazy on Twitter. Despite his attacks, Vivica stood her ground. She explained that she was just tired of hearing people criticize Empire and its gay storylines. She said she didn't regret speaking out and would always stand up for her friends on the show.
Then he went on Twitter.
Yeah.
He put a picture, said,
Plastic surgery.
bad boob job.
Yeah.
And then
The feud didn't stop there. Vivica also made a comment about 50 Cent's appearance in a 2010 XXL magazine cover with rapper Soulja Boy. She joked that 50 looked like a booty snatcher, once again suggesting that he might be gay. This added fuel to the fire, and their drama only grew worse. In 2016, the feud seemed to cool down for a while, but 50 Cent reignited it in September. He posted a picture comparing a woman with botched plastic surgery to Vivica, mocking her appearance. He captioned the image with a comment about how people shouldn't mess with him because he would always come out on top. He also took a shot at Empire, the show Vivica starred on, saying that Power was the show to watch instead. Later that year, things heated up again. In December 2016, 50 Cent appeared on Watch What Happens Live and was asked about Vivica's comments about his sexuality. 50 responded saying, "I let her lick my ass. She thinks I'm gay." This remark caused more tension between the two. Vivica wasn't pleased, and she responded by posting a meme about 50 Cent on Instagram. She challenged him to appear on Watch What Happens Live with her, so they could settle their beef once and for all. She also reminded him of their past, mentioning that he had paid her to be in his music video and had even admitted to doing wrong by her. Vivica seemed ready to put an end to their ongoing drama, but it didn't seem like 50 Cent was interested in resolving things peacefully.
When he wants to get you, he goes for the jugular.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah, he's tough to fight with, but I'm the one bitch that would tell him, don't let me open up my vault on you.
In January 2017, the two came face to face at a New York Knicks game, where they finally made peace. Vivica explained on the Wendy Williams show that they had both decided to end their feud. She told Wendy that she hated having beef with him, but realized that someone had to be the bigger person. She walked up to him at the game and said, "Happy New Year." She made it clear that she would always have love for him, even though they weren't meant to be together. Their meeting seemed to mark the end of their public battles, and for a while, it appeared that their war of words was over. Vivica's comments on the show seemed to signal that she was finally ready to let go of the past. She said that despite everything they had gone through, she would always have love for 50 Cent. She admitted that he was literally like my true love at one point in her life. It seemed like the end of an era for them, but their relationship had always been complicated. However, just when things seemed calm, Vivica's recent comments about their sex life brought the battle back into the spotlight. The comment she made about their past intimacy being PG-13 reignited old tensions. Her remarks about 50 Cent's ability to please her sexually seemed to touch a nerve with the rapper, who reacted with his usual fiery response. This battle, although seemingly settled in the past, now appeared to be far from over. The relationship between 50 Cent and Vivica A. Fox has been a roller coaster ride of love, conflict, and public drama. Vivica A. Fox talked about her feelings after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Chris had made a joke about Will's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Will got angry. He walked on stage and slapped Chris in front of everyone.
Wow, dude!
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
After that moment, many people shared their thoughts, including Vivica.
I felt to be a good partner, there was no accountability. Will Smith was defending her honor. That was the reason he walked on stage.
Vivica felt that Jada stayed too quiet after the slap. She said Jada didn't show much responsibility for what happened. Vivica believed that Jada should have said more to help calm the situation. She thought it was important to speak up so everyone could move on. Vivica said she didn't hate Jada or Will, but she wanted them to take responsibility for what happened. Recently, Vivica went on a talk show called Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. Andy asked if she still had problems with Will and Jada. Vivica said clearly, "There's no beef." That means she had no anger toward them. She said she still loved both of them and their whole family. Vivica just wanted peace and understanding. She said she only wanted them to take some blame so that everyone could move forward. Andy also asked if Will or Jada had problems with her. Vivica said, "Not that I know of." She said no one told her they were upset with her. Back in 2022, Jada finally talked about the Oscars slap on her show, Red Table Talk. After watching that, Vivica went on the Wendy Williams show and shared her feelings. She said Will Smith's career was hurt badly by that night. She cried while saying this. She said many people wanted Will to win that night. He did win an Oscar, but the slap took away from that moment. Vivica also felt that Jada had something to do with the slap. She said Will was trying to protect Jada. That's why he slapped Chris. Vivica said Jada should have taken more responsibility because Chris Rock was hit just for making a joke. Later, Vivica played a game where she gave her thoughts on past co-stars. She said Will Smith was a gentleman and a hard worker. About Jada, she said she was a talented little firecracker. Vivica ended by saying she had no hate in her heart. She just wanted honesty and healing for everyone. In October 2022, Vivica also spoke about something that broke her heart. During a talk show called Cocktails with Queens, She shared a sad truth.
It's you're the reason why, and this person, or
She had not seen her godson for 2 years. This wasn't by choice. She said it happened because of a friend who was being dishonest and manipulative. This friend caused a lot of problems and made it hard for Vivica to stay close to her godson. When Vivica spoke about it, she became emotional and tried to hold back tears. The people on the show with her were Claudia Jordan, Lisa Ray McCoy, and Selena Johnson. While talking about people who are selfish and try to control others, Claudia asked Vivica if she had ever been hurt by someone like that. Before Vivica could answer, Lisa Ray quickly said, yes. That showed they all knew what had happened and how badly it hurt Vivica. Vivica then shared that not seeing her godson had been very hard for her. She said, I haven't been able to see my godson for 2 years, who I miss so much. She wiped away tears as she spoke. She also said that Lisa Ray knew who the person was that kept her away from the child. She didn't say the name out loud, but her pain was clear. She felt betrayed. Vivica explained more about how it felt. She said some people lie and think only about themselves. She said that these people don't realize how much pain they cause. Vivica said she is a strong person and she gives a lot to others. But when someone gaslights you, meaning they twist the truth to confuse or control you, it hurts deeply. She said when this kind of behavior involves children, it's even worse. She felt it was very unfair.
No.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Vivica has always shown love for her godchildren. In the past, she said she sees them as her own children. She once shared, I got 6 godbabies. Don't think that because I didn't birth children that I don't have children. She said this at a public event in 2021. She explained that even though she did not have biological kids, her godchildren brought her joy and made her feel complete as a woman. Vivica didn't give more details about which godson she was talking about or who his parents were, but people on social media started guessing. Many thought she was talking about Christian Kelly, her godson, and his mother, Yasmin Lewis Kelly. In the past, Vivica had posted photos with Christian online. In birthday messages, she had even tagged him, showing their close bond. People noticed something else too. Any photo of Vivica with Christian seemed to stop around the year 2020. There were no new pictures of them together after that. That made people think something bad had happened between Vivica and Christian's mother. It looked like their friendship had ended. Jasmine, the mother, didn't say much after the story came out, but she posted something on her Instagram story that got people talking. She wrote, I'm just over here drinking my water and minding my business, in a cute dress. Many people believe this was her way of avoiding the drama, but still letting people know she had moved on from the friendship. That same year, in January 2022, Vivica also showed how caring she was when her close friend, Regina King, went through a terrible loss. Regina's only son, Ian Alexander Jr., died by suicide.
Regina King's son, Ian Alexander Jr., has died. Ian, who was a musician, died by suicide just days after his 26th birthday.
Vivica was there for Regina during this painful time. She visited her and later talked about it on Cocktails with Queens. Vivica said, I was with Regina last night. She's okay. She tried to stay strong as she spoke, but it was hard. She said it was one of the hardest weekends she had ever gone through. She shared that she couldn't stop crying. The pain Regina felt was so deep, and Vivica felt it too.
He was Regina's only child that she shared with her ex-husband, Ian Alexander Sr. In a statement to E! News, Regina said, quote, our family is devastated at the deepest level by the loss of Ian.
Vivica said she was glad she could hug Regina and look her in the eyes. She felt Regina needed support, and she wanted to give it to her. She said Regina asked her to thank everyone for the love they had shown. She said Regina felt surrounded by care and support from people all around. Vivica also said something important. She told people to look out for their loved ones. She said, if someone seems sad or not okay, take a moment to check on them. She reminded people that the world had become a hard place, especially after COVID. People were feeling lonely and down, and a small act of kindness could help save a life. In another tough moment, Vivica faced trouble for some things she said that people felt were rude to the LGBTQ+ community. An open letter was published online saying she didn't understand or respect LGBTQ+ people. Some thought her comments were hurtful. It added to the pain she was already feeling. It showed that even people who mean well can make mistakes. In 2020, Vivica A. Fox acted in many movies. She worked with Liam Hemsworth, John Malkovich, and Vince Vaughn in a movie called Arkansas.
Said it was all in my head. My mother said, well, fix that.
It was a crime story and got attention because of the big names in it. That same year, she also acted in Hooking Up.
How about we say it at the same time? 1, 2, 3. 169.
Later, she had a role in True to the Game 2.
He put his hands on you?
Bria in there?
Wait, how you know her name?
This movie came out on April 10th, 2020, and starred Tamar Braxton. In May 2020, another movie she acted in was released. It was called Reverend. Fox stayed busy that year and showed she could do many kinds of roles. She wore a costume and called herself Mother Nature. It was a surprise show where stars sing in costumes and the judges guess who they are. She did not stay long in the show. She got voted off early during the two-night premiere. Two other stars, Dwight Howard and Toni Braxton, were also sent home. Her mask was removed in the second night's episode. The first night ended on a cliffhanger, which made people want to watch more. Also in 2021, she acted in a drama movie called Secret Society.
I will kill you right there on the spot, do you hear me?
She played an important part in this film. That same year, she also led a horror movie called Aquarium of the Dead.
You're saying this was an octopus?
This movie had zombie-like sea animals, and it was a different kind of role for her. At the same time, she was cast in a show called 12 to Midnight. She kept working in both movies and TV shows, showing how active she was.
Married to Tom up there in the woods.
I met on one of those high school reunion committees.
High school reunions.
Another movie she acted in was Bobcat Moretti, along with rapper Coolio.
Can I help you?
I'm just looking for a job.
You sure? I see a fat boy in a suit. What do you want to do?
In her personal life, Fox married singer Christopher 6ix9ine Harvest in December 1998. They got divorced in 2002.
We had a little fun and all that. I was to her, I think it was 6 foot or 6'9". One of them, he was like, yeah.
Vivica A. Fox acted in over 250 movies and TV shows. She also helped make over 40 of them. She began her career in soap operas like Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless. Her big moment came in 1996 with movies Independence Day and Set It Off. She got award nominations for those roles. Over the years, she also received 9 NAACP Image Award nominations. In 2023, she got another nomination for directing The Tonisa Welch Story. Fox proved that she could act, produce, and even direct.